Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Sunday baseball on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Philadelphia Phillies come into Game 4 of this series with a chance to sweep. That's something that's not easy to do at this level against any opponent, Chris.
Well, you know these guys are feeling really good showing up to the ballpark today. Warm-ups, batting practice, everyone's smiling, bouncing around, and they don't want to change anything that's helped get them the wins in the first 3 games. A big opportunity today, and they'll try to keep those positive vibes going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here. And on the mound today, Ranger Suarez. What do we need to know here?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Jonathan Daza steps to the plate.
Colorado, the designated hitter, Jonathan Daza.
And here it comes. And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. Throws to first. One up, one down. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make it elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. And when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 25.
One gone runner at first.
Crone.
And here is C.J. Crone. There's a strike. Rogers leads off first with one away. There's a strike. The pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Next pitch misses way outside. And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him. Here's Chris Bryant now. Struggling a little bit in this series. He's 2 for 12. That's in for a strike. And ball one. That one lifted to left. Brings it in, and that ends the inning. So one left for Colorado, and now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at the ballpark, today's starter for Colorado, Kyle Freeland.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Trey Turner crushes it. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now it's Alec Bohm. 4 for 12 in the series so far. Swings here and blasts one left field. And it bangs off the top of the wall. And he'll pull into second safely.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. And now here is Harper. Swinging a hot bat in the series. He's got 7 base hits coming in. First offering, and it just misses.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, They're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next pitch misses inside, and it's 2-0. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
In the air, left field. Harper retired, and there's one down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
On the ground to the left. Gathers and throws to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here with just one hit in 9 at-bats so far in this series. And the first offering is not close. And it's even up.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Hit weakly on the ground. Tosses to first. Schwarber out of the play. And that is that. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Philadelphia, top of the second, Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Ryan McMahon.
Suarez back to work. Off the plate inside, and that's ball 1. The wide to kick the pitch. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. 2-2. And he deals. Swing and a ball popped up, and that will fall. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Next for Colorado, Alan Trejo. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
McMahon gets his lead at first, nobody out. Next pitch misses, now 1-2. Kicks and fires. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Over to Turner for one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Phillies 1 and the Rockies 0. We head to the bottom of the second, and up to the plate is JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
And a pitch. Crone makes the catch, and there's one gone. This is Bryson Stott. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Strike two. And a pitch is outside, ball one.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. Rogers handles the chance, sends it to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Now a fly ball to right center. Dives, but it falls, and now it looks like extra bases. Not stopping, he's going for three. Trejo with a relay throw. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning.
Well, it looks like he got a little greedy right there going for the triple. He was already in scoring position. You got to hold up right there unless you're absolutely sure. The defense says thank you very much as they head back into the...
Back here in Philadelphia, top half of the third inning. So in now for Colorado, Sean Bouchard. And that's in for a strike. Hard hit right side, and it goes just foul. Oh, 0-2 now. And that one almost got him. Lifted in the air out to left. And he makes the catch. And there's one away. And now it's Elias Diaz. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Hoskins makes the grab, and that quickly two away. Next for the Rockies is the DH, Jonathan Daza. And first offering is fouled off. Daza measures 6 feet 2 inches, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. The 0-2. On the ground to short. Turner with the throw to first, and that will end the inning. Rocky back at Citizens Bank Park as we go to the last of the third. And now Dalton Guthrie. Freeland back to work. Ground ball left side, and that squirts through. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Trey Turner at the plate. Turner, a career batting average over 300, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss. No outs. Runner on second. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Guthrie coming home. He'll score, and they lead by 2. Now he launches a throw over his head.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm doubled his first time up. Ground ball up the middle to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Here's Harper now. Fly to left his first time up.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Next offering is down low. Ball one. Harper, multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes. That one hit to right. Bouchard should have this one. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 3-zip.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Hoskins pushes it foul.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
Next one off the plate inside. And 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Stays alive. Next one misses, and the count is 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2. Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's Brendan Rodgers. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Marsh hauls it in, and there's one away. Now it's going to be C.J. Cron. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Good eye right there. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Chris Bryant. And there's a foul ball. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Bryant out on the play. That is the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 4th. So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. And the pitch. Base hit center field. So man aboard. Here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1. In for a strike, 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
At the plate, Bryson Stott. And first offering is fouled off. Schwarber at second. Realmuto at first with no outs. And that bunted towards third. McMahon. Now the throw to first on the run. And that's an out on the sacrifice.
Center fielder number 60,
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Bryant moves under it. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they lead by 4.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Guthrie at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, no strikes to count. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Trey Turner up next. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. In for a strike, now 3-1. Out to short. Fires to first on the run. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 4. It's the Phillies 4 and the Rockies nothing. Welcome back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Ryan McMahon. The pitch. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, these Rockies need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
The batter, number 13.
And the batter now, Alan Trejo. Went down on strikes his first time through. And a foul ball. The 0-1. There's the strike.
0-2.
Up the middle. Fires over to Hoskins. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Grichuk stands in now and watches strike 1. And that's through there for a strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The wind of the pitch. Ball 1 there.
2 strikes.
And a ball evens the count.
It's a good take.
2-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Harper ranging after it. Makes the catch, inning over. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here at the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Not shortstop.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Phils, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, the worst part on that one is he lost control against one of the fastest guys on the team. This might turn into a double.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Kyle Freeland is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Jose Urena. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Well, definitely a breakdown in his mechanics on that one. He just lost the handle and ended up way off target.
And now Alec Bohm. Move to first, and Turner's back in. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. And the 1-0. Turner runs. There's a ball. Throw to second. Great jump.
It's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
Urena checks the runner. Turner back on a dive. Turner leads off second with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. Popped up right side. Rogers under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Here's Bryce Harper. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Lucas Gilbreth getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. McMahon drifts towards it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. That one hammered left field. Bryant ranges back, racing back some more. Gone! It's his 8th home run of the year, and they add on. It's 6-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
So 2 down, and digging in for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run. Kyle Schwarber with a rocket, and they add to their lead. It's 7-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So 2 away with nobody on. JT Realmuto steps in. In there for strike 1. Line drive. Lays out, but it's off his glove. Base hit, and the inning continues. And that's a 2-out double.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Bryson Stott now at the plate. Back up the middle and a base hit. Here comes Realmuto around third. He will score. It's 8-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
New pitcher on here, Lucas Gilbreth.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
The lefty to 1-0.
Ball, that's inside.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So first and second with 2 outs. Dalton Guthrie getting ready to hit. Foul ball there. Stop. The lead runner at second. Marsh on at first with 2 down. Next offering is downstairs. Look out! And it hit him.
Well, the bright side is that will help the on-base percentage a little bit, and that's a category no batter can ignore these days. OBP, OPS, well, maybe that'll ease the pain just a little bit.
Turner, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And a foul ball left side.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. 1 run across, 2 runs are in. Guthrie around third. He scores as well. They clear the bases, and they extend their lead. In there safely. Two outs with a man at third. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. 1 for 3. First offering misses the mark. Runner at third, 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. 5 innings complete. Major League Baseball is on the show. back at Citizens Bank Park. All set for the top of the sixth. Now it's the right fielder, Sean Bouchard. Hit hard, base hit. Man at first, digging in, Elias Diaz. 0 for 1 so far. And that one pulled foul. Nobody out, runner at first. And takes low for ball 1. In the dirt, blocked.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
And now the lefty. And a base hit into right center field. Lead runner around second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. Oh, he throws it away.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Stepping in, Brendan Rodgers.
Nope.
And that one just misses.
Nope, 1-0.
A ball and no strikes. Now 1-1. Kicks and deals. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Brendan Rodgers blasts one out. His 4th home run of the season. And they close the gap. It's 11-3. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Next to hit for the Rockies, C.J. Cron. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. Did not go. One down, base is empty. In the air, right side of the infield. Hoskins makes the grab, 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Bryant up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside ball 1. Edge of the zone for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next offering misses down and away. That's to third. Boom. Throws on to first. That ends the frame. Rockies get 3 on this homer to the bottom of the 6th inning. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Bottom of the 6th inning. Bryce Harper to the plate.
Phillies, the right fielder,
Gilbreth, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2017. And that one fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Line drive, base hit. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Rhys Hoskins. And that's in there for strike one. Hoskins measures 6 feet 4 inches, 30 years old now, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. And now 1-2.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Next one is off the plate. The count now 2-2. Good eye right there. Runner at first with no outs here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And a pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-2. Ripped on a line. Grichuk makes the grab, 1 down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
And now it is JT Realmuto. In the air, left field, down the line. And that is a foul ball. And that's in for a strike. The next pitch misses. Going to count 1-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one is absolutely belted. Back there. And it hits the fence. Trejo, relay to third. Save! Just ahead of the tag.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Brent Suter.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
The pitch. And there's the strike.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Next offering way off the plate. That one hooked foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Trejo over to Rogers. Over to first, safe. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh.
Number 60, Brandon Marsh.
And first offering is fouled off. Snap throw to first. Stop. Dives back in safely. Runner takes off. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. New inning getting started. So in now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. Suarez back to work. Just missed. Swings through that one out in front that time.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Next offering is in for a strike. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Ranger Suarez won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So a lefty out of the pen, Bailey Falter.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
Trejo batting with 1 down, takes a strike. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that's a foul ball. This one in the air center field. Marsh pulls that one down. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Randall Grichuk. In there, and it's 0-1. And a strike in there.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
2 outs. On the ground. And it gets by him.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now at the plate, Sean Bouchard. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that will drop foul. Grichuk off of first with 2 away. Next offering misses. 1-1. And another ball.
1 strike.
Here comes a pitch. That's hard hit on the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And digging in for Philadelphia, Dalton Guthrie. The wind and the pitch. There's a strike.
That's a really big swing right there. He's got to remember, with this speed, a walk or a single can turn into extra bases by stealing a base or 2.
Next pitch inside, and the count even 1-1. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Brad Hand getting loose out there. The pitch. Foul ball. Next pitch is outside. Liner, base hit.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Trey Turner now just a single short of the cycle. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Save. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Tapped on the ground softly to short. Trejo picks it up. The throw to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And here it comes. And he pumps it a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
At the belt and fires. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Bryant trying to get there. Makes a nice running catch. Runner tags up for third.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Well struck right field. That one back. Out of here. Bryce Harper goes deep. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 15-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
And now it's going to be Rhys Hoskins. Hoskins pushes it foul. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
One thing on his mind right there with that swing. He's trying to go deep.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Slow roller to first, and he grabs it in foul ground. Hoskins leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. And a pitch. Right side. Knocks it down. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. 8th inning coming up. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Philadelphia, and now the catcher comes up to him. Elias Diaz. There's the strike. Up the middle. From his knees, the throw. First out in the top of the 8th.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the boys up for sure.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Jonathan Daza digging in for the Rockies. There's the strike. To the right side. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Rogers in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that one ripped into right. And that's just foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here in Philadelphia, now JT Realmuto. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. In the air, left field. Bryant settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one down.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Bryson
Stott stands in now and watches strike 1. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Brad Hand, the left-hander, up and throwing. And downstairs. Out towards right center field. And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front.
This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. And if you can rip one into that open space.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Bouchard on the move. Grabs it on the run. Then there's 2 away. So digging in, Dalton Guthrie.
The left fielder, Dalton Guthrie.
That one's in there, 0-1. Just missed. In the dirt. That's the 3rd out. We go to the 9th. Leading off, C.J. Cron. Falter back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Falter, a tall lefty. He features a 2-seam fastball, a 4-seamer, a curve, a slider. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it's off the top of the wall.
He was all over that one.
Just missed out on a home
Run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Bryant in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get it.
Boom. Over to second, over to first, but he beats it. Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. And that is in for a strike. Strike one. That one drifts inside. And he deals. Ground ball could be two. There's one. Back to first, double play. And that's the ball game.
Nice sweep in this series, and you continue playing at home. Everything feels good right now. This is the type of run that you can put together a nice, long winning streak. We'll see if they're able to do it in the next game.
15-3 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Play all day with no chorus.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, Trey Turner had a great day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, leading the Phillies past the Rockies 15-3. At the start of the day, the Phillies are in first place in the NL East, while the Rockies sit in last place in the National League West Division. The Guardians hit 3 long balls as they beat the visiting Marlins 4-2. Heading into the day, the Guardians are atop the AL Central, while the Marlins sit in 4th place in the National League East Division. The Nationals put together 10 total hits as they defeated the Twins in the... Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting off in the National League East, the Atlanta Braves grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Marlins 10-8. The Reds combined for 10 hits as a team as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 5-1. The Milwaukee Brewers put up 16 hits on the day as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 15-6. Edward Olivares needed just a single to complete the cycle as the Royals downed the Diamondbacks 3-1. The St. Louis Cardinals tallied 5 home runs overall as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 13-6. The Baltimore Orioles held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they beat the visiting Red Sox 2-1. The Rays sent their crowd home happy after a walk-off win against the Astros 3-2. The Chi Sox racked up 11 hits as a team as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 9-8. They now have 5 straight wins. The Cleveland Guardians smacked 15 team hits as they bested the visiting Rockies 11-3. Kenta Maeda got his 3rd win this season, leading the Twins to the win over the Yankees 4-3. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim combined to give up just 5 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 7-1. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.